Ian Burchnall, vad har ni gjort den senaste veckan efter matchen mot Malmö?
It's been a good training week. We switched over to the grass this week so that we can just get used to that before the serious game. I know that last time when we played Malmo away from home, I felt like the first 15-20 minutes of that game we kind of adjusted to the field. So we've had a good training week. It's been a lot of good training sessions, kind of working on the things that we saw that were both good and bad from the Malmo game. But also been important for us to get down onto a good grass surface and train a little bit on that.
Hur många gånger har du sett Malmö-matchen och vad har du haft för tankar?
I always watch the games a couple of times after obviously after we've played, and then it's for me it's more about analysing it collectively and then a little bit of the individual as well. We've taken out some individual clips and worked with some players individually on that, but what I saw was certainly the first 30-35 minutes was some of the best football that we've played since I've been here. I thought we pressed extremely well, aggressively. I thought that we created a lot of chances against a very good team. We should say that Malmo are a top team, and we created a lot of chances, and that was something that before the game I'd said that we'd struggled with. We played against low blocks and we'd struggled to open them up and create in the final third. So I was pleased with that. But of course we went with a very aggressive, high-pressing mentality, and against a quality team like Malmo, then you can compromise sometimes. And I felt like we conceded a couple of goals off of the back of that, but we wanted to go out and be brave and step high, and we did that, and there was a lot of positives to take from it.
Och nu väntar Sirius på lördag. Vad är dina tankar inför den matchen?
It's a different game to what we've just played. It's of course a team that's nearer the bottom of the league, but I watched their game against Hammarby. Their last game against Hammarby, and they drew 1-1, and I thought that they were excellent defensively, very, very disciplined, difficult to break down, and they have some good counterpoints in there that can cause a problem in transition. So not an easy game, but one that perhaps we expect to be a bit more like the games that we had before Malmo, playing against a team very disciplined and very well organised.
Och nu då efter 4 raka förluster, hur påverkar stämningen i spelartruppen?
No, the mood is still good. It's we try to keep reflective on where we are in the league and what we've done, not only in the last 4 games but the season as a whole, because I think it's important to keep that perspective. What we've done is we've been quite tough on ourselves, analysing the last few games and decided what areas do we want to be better at, and what areas also should we embrace and say have been good. So we've looked at those things, and I think that the mood in the group is good, because the players, they're desperate to get back into winning ways and show the quality that they've got.
Är det något problem med ert tajta spelschema?
No, not so much. I think it's 3 games in 8 days, and before we had 3 games in 6 days earlier when we played Gothenburg, Visby, and then Aguta in Visby, and then Sundsvall on the Sunday. That was 3 games in 6 days. For me, when it's only 2 days in between, it's too tight. Then it's a lot of demands on the players with travel. This is 3 games in 8 days. We get good time in between to prepare. So I'm not worried about the schedule. I also know that we've got a lot of players that are kind of been in and out, or players that have been on the bench that are desperate to show something. So if we have to make a few changes, I think that then it just gives a platform to those that are kind of hungry to show now.
Du åker inte med spelarna, utan du åker tidigare för att se Brommapojkarna som ni möter snart.
Yeah, I'm going to go down to Bromma now. I'm going to go and have a look at their game live. For me, it's always, when you go and see games live, you get a lot more than if just watching them on the TV. So when I saw that they were playing in Stockholm tonight, I thought that it would be a good opportunity to travel down early ahead of the team, watch that game, and then also get, begin the process already, because it's such a 3 games in 8 days means that there's a little bit less time to prepare. So if I can go and see a team live, it's really important. So I look forward to going down there and watching that game tonight, and then of course preparing for the game tomorrow.
Lycka till.
Tack.